Hello everyone, my assignment concerns Leo's fourplex theater and how control issues are preventing the theater from being profitable. About a year ago, Leo Antonelli purchased the single-location four-screen theater in a small town in West Texas. He hired his nephew Bill Riley to work as his manager. Because revenue was falling behind expectations, Leo hired Park Cockrell, an accounting professor from a local school, to see if he could figure out why. Park came in to observe theater operations. He noted that there were two ticket booths. The theater offered general admission seating. Tickets were color-coded to indicate which movie someone had paid to see, and were stamped with the current date and marked good on day of sale only. Each type of ticket, adult, child, matinee, and evening, were sequentially numbered by group to allow for ease of counting. At the concession stand, he found young patrons of a comparable age to those behind the counter. He didn't find this surprising because of the theater's location, but he did note that they often failed to collect cash or ring up sales from patrons. Before moving into the screening rooms, customers hand their ticket to an attendant and pass through a turnstile. The attendant tears the ticket in half and drops half into a stub box and half is returned to the customer. Park's examination of the stub box revealed wrong color ticket stubs in some of the boxes and many free passes. Some of the changes Park could suggest to Leo would just be to improve on current systems. For example, the serially numbered tickets could be used to track sales by each cashier rather than just at the end of the day, so it could be determined which employee was at fault for the discrepancy. If the cashier's sales drawer does not match the amount of tickets sold, it may indicate free tickets were handed out, cash was stolen, or maybe even negligence that led to either of these items being stolen. Another suggestion would be to utilize the color-coded tickets in a different way and make them indicate the day of the week rather than the movie of choice. Tickets of the wrong color would easily stand out. Of course, it's still possible for someone to have a ticket from the prior week, so the dates would still need to be checked. Another control that could easily be implemented would be to synchronize the shifts of the box office attendants and ticket collectors. This would allow for a comparison of the number of tickets sold to the number of people who pass through the turnstiles, as well as the number of tickets in the stub box. The serial numbers of the tickets in the stub box should also be compared against the ones known to have been sold in the box office. Another control measure concerns free passes. Since so many are being handed in, it's likely they were duplicated. Park may suggest that the old version no longer be honored and that new serially numbered passes be ordered that can be recorded and checked as they are collected. The manager could also randomly step in as the ticket collector to see if anyone is trying to admit friends for free. Another suggestion would be to hire older staff so that each shift was comprised of at least 50% non-school-aged workers. This would likely cut down the amount of free stuff being handed out to friends. Another, perhaps less popular suggestion would be to change from general admission tickets to assigned seating. This would allow the manager to more easily detect anyone in the theater who had not paid, and perhaps to count the number of patrons in the theater more easily. A more costly option would be to install cameras at the ticket booth, concession stand, and ticket collection areas. This would be a deterrent to undesirable employee behaviors, but might send the wrong message to customers or make them feel uncomfortable. Auditors often recommend having persons in management positions take periodic vacations, and so maybe Leo should suggest this to his nephew Bill. Receipts during the week of his absence could then be compared against receipts from a comparable week. If the sums are wildly different, Bill's management may be the issue.